to Esder YouTube. I love that I gave an entire spiel in my last vlog about consistency, and I've already managed to F up my first Monday upload of 2026. But I did actually record one with the intention of posting it, but it was more on the like spiritual slash esoteric side of things, and I watched it back and was like, I kind of want to think these ideas over a little more and refine them and maybe like do a little bit more reading, because when I do speak on those things, I want to be sure that they're sincere and like authentic messages that I want out in the world, and not just like, you know, a projection of my ego or like, you know, intellect or anything like that. So instead, I'm gonna do a scrappy little travel slash airport vlog, because I'm going to South Africa tonight, and I thought I would just show you and give some travel tips and what I eat in a day, just a huge, I don't know, smush of everything that I'm doing today. So yeah, I thought I would bring you along. I'm just gonna finish packing and then have breakfast and then head to the airport. But how beautiful is this marble bathroom? Carter's is like my favorite hotel in the world. So British. Lauren warned me about the South African airport system, so I'm only bringing a carry-on and not my usual check-in. It's so random that they have this on the menu, but the Carter's Japanese breakfast is definitely the best thing. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I get the craziest headaches being blasted by the blue light in airports. So I have my blue light blocking glasses. These are just shitty ones from Amazon, but I'm cutting it super close, so I'm just gonna check in and speed run the airport and security, so no more talking. The weather in South Africa is looking pretty cursed this week, but I think we're gonna have a good time regardless. So a slight change of plans and not a total fuck around at all, but my flight was so late getting into South Africa or to Cape Town that I missed the connecting flight to Hoedspruit, which is, I guess, just runs once a day to the Air Force Base. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Well, I have no choice. I'm gonna stay here and explore a little bit. I haven't made a TikTok in a really long time, so I might take you along with me. And hopefully find, you know, some interesting stuff. I'm staying at the Hotel Mount Nelson, which is super cute. It's like fully pink and so vibrant, and like palm trees everywhere, and it reminds me, it's very like colonial vibes and like perfectly maintained, and reminds me of like the Hotel Bel Air in LA or the Colony in Palm Beach. Yeah, super Caucasian, but yeah, just gorgeous. Just insane. I'm pretty sure this is like 9 acres, this whole thing. So I'm gonna drink this coffee and then head out for my cultural enrichment activities, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I saw this war museum that I might go to. I don't really know much about South African history apart from like rough outlines of apartheid and, you know, Nelson Mandela, so hopefully I can go out and learn something today and make a TikTok about it. Just kidding, all of my electronics are dead, so maybe I'll eat something while I wait for everything to charge and then leave. I've asked the hotel to book me a driver to take me to the War Museum and to Chapman's Peak, but it closes in like under an hour, so I'm just gonna huff this quickly. It's raw beef and tomato soup. I'm absolutely exhausted, as you can tell. But that was my speedrun montage of Cape Town. I hope you liked it. I don't know if I hit the right spots or not, but I do like to visit military museums in every country or city that I go to, and I think my favorite part of that whole, I don't know why my face switched, my favorite part of that whole, I guess, driving tour was the former Malay quarter, like the Muslim area, where I'm from Malaysia, and I've been to some spots where the Dutch used to inhabit, which I thought was really interesting because I recognized the style of colonial architecture from Malaysia, and it turns out that a lot of Malaysian history runs into South Africa as well, like that area basically being a zoned area for slaves or liberated slaves from Malaysia. And then it's colorful because once they were liberated, or I guess like freed and were allowed to own the properties, they kind of like painted them in these like really beautiful, vibrant colors to just like symbolize joy and freedom. And there's like a really cute mosque there as well. And I don't know, I was not expecting to see anything like that in Cape Town, but I loved it. If you want to visit that area with all the colorful houses, it's called Bokap, which I think is like above the Cape, I think, in Afrikaans. And then obviously the place that I'm talking, well, not obviously, but the place that I'm talking about in Malaysia, which is like the Dutch quarter, is Malacca. And my dad used to take me there all the time just because the buildings were so cool. There's just history in every single corner that you look in this city, which is so sick. Like my driver would just be like, oh, and here's where they did the first fucking heart transplant ever, Dr. Christian Bernard or something. And then like on the way home just being like, oh, you should wind your windows up because this is downtown and this is District 6 where 60,000 non-whites were forcefully removed and their houses bulldozed by the apartheid government. And you're just like, okay. I think you can read about history and Civil War and segregation and race conflict, but actually witnessing it environmentally is a completely different thing. And I don't know, I'm just really grateful that this happy accident happened where I could stay and learn about all this stuff firsthand. I'm exhausted and the lighting keeps changing anyway, so inshallah, I get on my flight to Hoodspray tomorrow and I will see you there. Bye!